Good look.
Looking good. Looking good.
Gee, how about the green pants complimenting the gnocchi hoodie?
Fucking love it. Too perfect, Smigs.
I didn't plan it, I swear.
Heyo. How we doing, guys?
Hey, what's up,
How you
G?
doing?
How's everyone doing? I'm doing well, thanks.
Been a couple weeks.
It has. It's nice to be back talking to you guys.
Back at it. The week before Easter. I can't believe it's already Easter. Did you guys do anything for Lent?
Like give something up?
Yeah.
Mike, you go first.
Yeah, I gave up social media. I don't know if you guys noticed or not.
Really?
Kind of what I didn't want to like say too much about it because I obviously can't give it up completely just because of business. But like, yeah, I deleted all the apps on my phone and I like just go on it on the computer
Wow.
if I like need to do some work. But there's like scheduling
Instagram.
apps and I got my guy Justin now who's like in there handling DMs and stuff like that for me.
Holy
So
shit.
yeah, it's crazy. I try to give up something crazy when I can, you know?
Good for you, bro. Did you cave it all?
I mean,
With the apps deleted, it's gotta be pretty hard.
yeah, but I mean, I still go on. Like, obviously, you got to check it for business. So, like, I go on.
Yeah.
Like the other day, I went on. I'll check out your guys' pages and stuff. I saw Giana had a picture. I
Right,
like
right.
that. I liked your post with the stand up,
Yeah.
and then like
Appreciate
whatever.
that.
I like handle a couple things I got to handle, and then get off.
But you're not getting into like the delves of you're not spending an hour on TikTok at night. You're not.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that was a problem, dude. Like, you could
Yeah,
spend
it's
so
definitely a
long on
problem.
Yep.
TikTok. Like, there'd be days I wake up and like an hour I'm just on TikTok or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
You know
for
what I
sure.
mean? Like, so I don't know. I thought it'd be good to just take a break. So
Respect the hell out of that.
thanks. Yeah.
That's very impressive. Like, go you, Mike.
Yeah. Thanks.
Especially
but-
for hardcore being so hardcore social media sometimes. That's extra impressive.
yeah.
But
Well,
yeah.
I got people helping me with stuff, so that's
Yeah,
good.
He's on it. He was his name Justin? You said?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll send him some stuff and he responds right away.
Yeah. That's awesome.
And
Good.
yeah, no, he's super interactive and stuff. Probably more interactive than you were when you didn't kick it.
Yeah, he's good. Well, he like
You got a lot on your plate.
yeah he I don't know because I was like after a while it's just hard, like
Oh yeah.
when I first gave him access to the account, he was like, dude, there's so many DMs. He's like, he saw the 99 plus DMs thing and he was like, give me shit. He's
I
like, dude,
can't
I
do
would freak
this.
out if this was my page. And I'm like, I know, but it's hard, because you do a story sometimes, whatever, you get a million things. So
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like, yeah, he's really good with it, man. So that's like
Absolutely.
one of his biggest things he's helping me with.
Nice. Do you guys use the screen time on your phone? Does that pop up for you every day?
Yeah, that's like one of the reasons I wanted to do it because it's like so many hours. It's nuts,
Yeah, I've chosen to not have that notification pop up on my phone, and I don't think I'm gonna
I
change
know,
it.
it's brutal.
Well, it's what's tricky about it too is sometimes you'll have like you won't be using the phone, but you'll like someone will call you and you'll talk a half an hour or something, and then it adds into it.
I was gonna say my excuse is like if I got to record something to edit a video,
Yeah.
I turn do not disturb on and display always on, and I just let it sit. Yeah, for the post I did tonight promoting a show in Atlantic City, like I did a Goodfellas skit, and I just let it run for however long the clip was, and I walked away. Like that adds up, but there's no doubt in my mind that I definitely spent 2 hours. My phone, I just got my phone a year ago. The battery capacity is like 85%,
Oh, dude, that's
which is horrible.
that's how my phone is
That's
too.
horrible.
I remember getting my phone and like saying to myself like, "Wow, this actually lasts an entire day," and my phone's like
Yeah.
maybe a year and a
It's
half
supposed
old.
to last an entire day. That's like
Yeah, well now it's dude,
Yeah,
it's
no,
like
it's
it's
brutal.
drained. I have to charge it like if it's 3 o'clock, my phone's dead. I have to charge it. Like I don't know what happened.
dude, it's like
Dang.
I don't know when that like whole industry is going to change over. Of like cars are made to break because the service industry is so many X amount of tens of billions of dollars in the unions and stuff. Apple's phones are made like so you need one in 2 years again, a year again. Like batteries just get worse and worse and worse.
Pretty sure
And
they got
that's how you get a new phone. But like there's got to be a way to.
dude, they like got sued for that. I'm pretty sure they might not even care if they get sued.
Interesting.
I'm sure they could pay it off even if they lost.
so
That's
much
what I'm
damn money.
saying.
Yeah.
And they have like probably $500 billion in cash on hand. Like
Right.
they're probably like sue me, whatever.
It's ridiculous.
And I mean, like, honestly, they're smart. You're gonna need a new phone and you're going to buy a new phone.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just kind of how it is.
What
So
did you guys give up anything for Lent though?
I did not this year.
You gave up giving up stuff?
I gave up giving up stuff. I know I could have been better, and I'm just gonna try to strive to be better next year. That's all, you know.
It's okay.
So I went to church on Palm Sunday.
Nice.
I'll take
California
that.
church? There's
Yeah.
churches open in California?
There was a church outside in Santa Monica, and it was
Outside.
lovely.
Nice.
Yeah,
Catholic church?
outside and all like very socially distanced, and it was
Yeah,
a
what a
wonderful mass. I
beautiful.
know.
And
Good for you.
and you're coming home for Easter, so that's nice too, you know.
Yep.
See the
Coming
family.
home for
So
Easter.
Good shit.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I gave up my job. That was fun. Full blown quit.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Smigs.
That's the last thing.
Love that for you. We need like a life update from you, man. What are you doing?
Not it's been busy. It's been busy, which is good. A week from Thursday's first Long Island show, or the one and only Long Island show.
Oh wow. It's
Friday,
coming
April
in hot.
9th is Atlantic City, Tropicana Casino. And then April 14th to the 17th, there's 5 shows in Point Pleasant, New Jersey at Uncle Vinny's Comedy Club, which is originally was 4. They added a 5th, which is sweet. And yeah, my dad and I are driving out. We're leaving on Wednesday the 7th. I convinced him to drive. He wanted to
You guys
fly.
are driving?
Yeah, I wanted to drive.
That's cool.
I wanted to drive. He's like, well, for the price of the flights and the price of that, it doesn't really, you don't have to drive. But I'm like,
Yeah.
Dad, like, it's a story. You know,
It's fun,
it's
yeah.
content on wheels. It's you
Yeah,
know,
I know what you mean.
first comedy tour, you know, drive away your dad in Chicago to New York. Like, come on, that's classic.
Classic.
It is, right?
You can't beat it, really.
I
Yeah.
wanted to take my grandma's caddy as well, his mom's caddy. He was like, no, we're not taking that fucking car. We're gonna break down.
Probably wouldn't make it there. So.
Husky, Ohio. Citgo gas.
But,
So yeah, I'm really excited. We're driving out, and a couple of the shows have already sold out, and yeah, it's happening fast, which is a blessing for sure. But having a ton of fun. Mike was at my first 30-minute show on Saturday.
mhm.
I think that I prepared 25 minutes and ended up doing 35, so more comfortable
it?
than I thought. Yeah,
Nice, man.
more comfortable than I thought.
That's
And,
awesome.
had just a ton of good support from you, your dad, his crew, my family, friends.
Yeah. No, you
And,
you shouted out hardcore a lot too, and us,
How
man.
many
Thank you.
times?
Appreciate
Too
it.
often? Was it too often?
I don't know. It wasn't too often, dude. I
Okay.
love it. That's that's awesome to me. I know you said it like
I
the
was giving
beginning
you
and the
shit for
end.
how you pushed the t-shirts in the parking lot. That's
Yeah.
I did give you shit.
I know. He got me thinking. I'm like, damn. Next show, I gotta start
Yeah,
pressing some.
I'm not surprised.
He was joking, but I'm like, you know what? That's not a bad idea either.
It's actually a really smart idea.
Might have to pull up a truck.
Waveland and Sheffield.
But yeah, no, I don't know. You said thanks a couple times, and I don't know. You got just cool. You guys, man. Like even your family came up and like said hi to me and stuff, and
Yeah, it was a
they were nice
blast.
to me, and like I don't know, they were cool, and you must have said like I love you, Mike, like 15 times. It was awesome. Like
Oh my God, I wish I was there.
you're like thanks, bro. Like I don't know, it was
Drinks
cool,
in me.
man. Yeah, yeah, but it was fun.
It
man. I
was.
had a
It
good
was.
time.
I mean, I was so nervous.
Yeah, I
so
know.
getting that over with,
Yeah, dude, you can.
I was like,
So this was
remember,
your
like,
first official
first
stand-up
full,
show.
like all
Bet.
material I've written and prepared for the past months. I did it, and all the shows out east are 30 minutes, 25 to 30, 25 with like 5 minutes of crowd work is kind of like what the vibe is. But yeah, it was the first time I did everything, so I was so nervous. It was a lot. It was a lot,
Yeah, it's
That's huge.
I've done stand up 4 times before that.
Yeah.
2 open micers and then 2 charity event things. One was at a pool and one was at some guy's backyard. So it was honestly like the first time doing stand up. Like, I'm comfortable public speaking in the first place, but
It's awesome,
to go up there and
dude.
I don't know. It was. I'm happy to have that behind me because A,
Yeah, true.
I got through it. It was under my belt, and B, all the material worked. Like nothing really was like, oh, I got to change that out for Jersey.
Oh, that's good.
Knowing I can go into the trip and I don't have to rewrite anything is really a lot of weight off my shoulders. So
True.
yeah, it was.
I remember G, like when I first got there and said what's up to him. I forgot like what you said. I don't know, we kind of just said what's up or whatever, and then right away you're like, dude, I'm nervous or some shit.
Oh.
And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah, of
damn,
course
dude,
I'm
I'm nervous for you.
100%.
I don't
Some
know what to tell
random-
you.
for him. I'm
Like, good
I'm
luck.
like sitting there nervous too. I'm like, why am I nervous? I'm not getting up there. But
Some random ass restaurant in Indian Head Park right next to
Yeah.
Burr Ridge.
But I don't know. I
My
don't know.
best friends, family.
I
like,
hope you took a ton of
Exactly.
pictures. I'm sure your family did.
I don't know.
I recorded like when you first went up there, but you kind of were just saying like shout out to Luca and stuff like that.
Oh,
You kind
yeah,
of didn't
I
really
had
get
to-
in
I
anything
had to
right
say-
away.
I'll say a couple thank yous. I
Yeah.
don't know.
But he's
I had a couple in me just to cool the nerves, a couple beers in me, but like I quote unquote blacked out for the half hour. Like I don't remember it. You know what I mean?
I was gonna
I
just
was
ask
nervous
you
as
like
fuck.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Mhm.
I was just gonna ask you like when you're up there and talking and like I don't know, how does it you literally like
I just kind of zone out. Like it's kind of like giving a presentation where you just pick the four corners of the room, unless you're talking to somebody, just look at everybody but nobody type thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it's always been pretty comfortable for me. Like no one else volunteered to do my grandfather's eulogies. I did both their eulogies, and it's not like a challenge for me.
wow.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The first couple of minutes is scary, but like once you get a couple laughs in the eulogies too and the stand up, like it helps kind of
Yeah.
just.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
moving forward, it'll be a lot easier just to feel. I know I'll feel a lot more comfortable the next time I do, which is actually Thursday night. So two nights from now, I got another one. So
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
it's been good.
think
Nice.
you can definitely just like tell that you have a natural talent for speaking. Even on the podcast, you
Well, thank
always
you.
present yourself so nicely and you're hilarious. So I don't
Thank
think
you.
you could ever go wrong.
I look at other people, that have been posting videos online that want to do stuff live, or stand-up guys that have been doing open micers and shows for years, trying to get like,
Mhm.
7 shows booked in 7 days, like, and it's hard. And so I'm just, trying to super. It's been a blessing without a doubt to get all this momentum so quickly. It's been a year since my first TikTok. It was end of April was my first TikTok, So it's really cool. But
Come a
enough
long way.
about myself. What's up in LA? If you don't mind me switching
Yeah,
the subject.
No,
Gee,
yeah, sure.
you got to tell me more. I heard like your family came out there.
Yes, they
That-
did.
Was that a riot or what?
It was a riot. My mom and her sisters came out and it was so fun. It was definitely like a little overwhelming at times, if you will, just
Wait, when was
because
this?
this was like last week,
Okay.
very recent. Yeah,
Okay.
last week. And they were here for 6 days, so nearly a week. And every day was like, we want to see this. We want to see this. Like, you better have good places picked out for restaurants, for eating. We want to be on the water. So it's just a lot of planning ahead of time. And
Yeah.
then, of course, the Italian women that they are and restaurant owners that they are, every restaurant I picked out, they would critique everything.
Of course.
The napkin on this table's a little too cream colored for me. Usually you think if you're on the water, it's going to be pure white. I don't understand. And I'm like, it might just be dirty. Do you think we should go somewhere else? Gee, how did you find this place?
Yeah.
I was just like, guys, I can't do this every night. I don't know what to tell you. But no, overall it was a fun time. We had a good time, some good laughs. And I forgot too how much content they really give me. I mean, every hour there's something that they say and I'm just typing in my phone like, wow, I need to make a TikTok from this. Literally, it's gold.
Content
Yeah,
everywhere.
you got what? Pull up your notes real quick. What examples you got
Oh
for us
God,
here?
I'm filming on my phone here.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah, shit.
I'll
I was gonna
read
say,
some good
I'd
ones
love
later.
to love to like see what you like jot down. I think that'd be awesome.
It was just like we'd be sitting outside, right? And they're people watching. And have you ever been with like your parents just
Yes.
listening to them people watch?
Yes.
Like, oh my, that guy's hair is so long. When do you think the last time he cut it? Well, I would, if I had a chance, I would cut that man's hair. My aunt's a hairdresser. So she was like commenting on everyone's hair, like, why do people dye their hair purple? No, I'll never get it. I throw out all my purple colors, just everything. There's a comment.
My family, my dad like looks for reasons to call people out. Like, hey, Nick, Bernie Sanders is here. It's some lookalike, maybe Larry David. Yeah, I see you, man.
Oh
Yeah, but always looking,
Yeah.
for someone
Always
to make
people
fun of someone.
watching.
I think that's why. I
Yep.
don't know. That's why we're Sebastian fans, is because we're always observing, anyways.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yep,
it's like
yep,
classic
totally.
Sebastian right there,
Yeah.
dude.
Totally.
I know you got that built into you, Smigs.
I think all Italian. I mean, most Italian families do. Yeah, that's why he's so popular. But
It's
Yeah.
so good.
yeah, that's
I think,
hilarious.
It's like the littlest of things you don't realize.
What else did
Like,
you guys do out there?
we really just like ate and like relaxed. We went for like a nice drive up into the mountains, and the whole time up, they were just like, "Oh, this is gorgeous. It looks just like Sicily. Look, Sarah, it's the water on that side, the mountains on. Oh,
That
can
is
you
true,
imagine?"
actually.
Wow.
Like by Malibu and shit, it
Yeah.
is like
Mhm.
Sicily.
Yeah,
That's
it is
a
actually really
great.
pretty.
Yeah, you're right. I never
Yeah.
thought about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So we went
gorgeous.
to a little winery up in the mountains in Malibu, and we were there for like 4 hours. I was not expecting that. It
Wow.
was a long wine
Good
evening,
shit.
but it was so fun, so nice. And then the places that they do like really like, they like take home like a to-go menu that they'll never use ever, but they put it in their
Right.
purse just to say, "I want to remember this place for next
Exactly.
time."
Right.
Is that what it is? Because like I feel like my parents are always grabbing menus for places,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like I don't know. I'm always like, why is there a drawer full of just 1,000 menus when you can hop on Google and
I
type in,
know.
you know what I mean? Like you can literally any menus at your fingertips if you literally search it in a 2 second freaking search.
I
on
think
Google.
there's like this apprehension when you leave a place that if you don't take something, you're gonna forget about it. You know what I mean? If you don't have anything in your hand, it's like, oh, I should have taken a menu. Because then when you go home, it's like you might not even look at the menu. You'll just be like, oh yeah, we ordered from that place, or I want it, and then you get your phone or something like that. But
It's true.
I don't know what
That's
it is.
true.
Even like my grandma, like, where did I go the other day? Oh yeah, I brought her Zeppole
Yeah.
from that place on
Mm.
Harlem
Yeah.
after St. Joseph's Day. She goes, why did you go there? Why did you go there? If you would have told me you were coming, I would have given you a coupon to the other place. House of Cakes. I have one. It's in the drawer. In the drawer. I go in the drawer. There's fucking more menus than, you know.
Yeah,
It's
you
But
gotta
there's
so
something
good.
about just like it's a tangible thing. It's like, yeah, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Like, how am I known as still as coupons? The House of Cakes. I don't know. I have her car. She hasn't driven in 6 years.
Why is this necessary?
Clearly, she's sending someone to run errands, and they're bringing home coupons for her. I know it's my aunt, my dad, and my cousins, whatever. But yeah,
I don't know if it's just like a because you guys own restaurants thing, but I feel like all Italians critique restaurants like crazy.
oh yeah,
Like I don't know, I always wonder like why do we even go out? Because I know like they're gonna critique and like complain. You know what I mean? Like
100%.
Yeah.
it's gonna be a critique the whole time. Like then why even want to go out? You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's because we make a lot of stuff and whatever. We used our ways too, but
Yeah, I think it's also a competition. Like when you host people and then you go to their house, it's like who's more hospitable. Like how is this? Whose setup is more accommodating? You know, and it's not
That's
about the quality of your house, how nice the table is, or any of that shit. It's just how accommodating and comforting like is the environment. So if you're not going to make food and have people over at your house, you know, or host, you go to a restaurant, you expect. I don't know. That's what my
Yeah,
parents looked
dude.
at going out like this is a treat. Like this is
Yeah.
like we're not cooking tonight. We're spending money on something we could have done for a fraction of the price. So this better be accommodating in every way possible. Like that's how we looked at
Yeah.
going out. And if it wasn't, it's like, what the fuck's a napkin? Like you were talking about. Like
Yeah.
I totally get
I
it.
feel like you go out though, and it's like you'll order, and it'll be 10 minutes, and they'll be like, "Why are we waiting for our food?" And it's like, well,
Oh,
you
yeah.
kind of went out.
They're
to eat,
cooking it.
so yeah. Like that's kind of what you gotta expect. You know what
100%,
I'm saying? Like or
100%.
whatever. Some things are like like standard, but it's just like I don't know. I feel like Italians like complaining.
Yeah, yeah. And it's funny too watching them like interact with my friends out here. So my
Oh, yeah.
roommate Nicole and our other girlfriend Courtney came out to dinner with us a couple times. And my aunts had met my roommate Nicole for the very first time. The first thing my aunt Rosalie says to her is, "Oh my God, you're wearing short sleeves in this weather? It's freezing. I was not expecting it to be 65 degrees here, and it is freezing, and you're wearing short sleeves to dinner." And Nicole was like,
Nice to meet you.
I don't get cold that much. Okay.
Critical. It's like
Yep.
it's like only word I can think of is critical when it comes to
Yeah.
that shit.
I think we just like commotion. You know what I mean?
100%. It's a dramatic thing. Yes, it's totally a dramatic thing. I remember being, I never forget the story. 5th grade, met my Nona's house. My parents were going to a Cubs Brewers game with 2 of their Wisconsin friends. So Wisconsin friends came down, obviously Brewers fans, for the Cubs Brewers game at Wrigley. Go to my grandma's just to meet there. They walk in the house. They've never met my grandmother before. First thing she says, this is what my Nona was cooking. Did you eat? Never met him.
Yeah.
Never met him. Do you eat? Hey, to 2 non-Italians, it's like, what? Hi, Mrs. Murillo.
No? What?
I'm just going to the game. Yeah, what do you, it's taken aback. I'm sure your roommate was like, I'm fine.
Yeah, it's good.
Did you eat? No,
That's
say
so
hi. It's Uncle
classic.
Tim. And then,
So classic. Oh,
first thing she
God.
said with the lady, hey, you eat? Jeet. The Chicago Jeet.
I'd love to know what's going through like our friends' heads when that actually happens. Like, is this
They
person
probably think it's so personal, but it really isn't. It's just more of like, I think it's more of a caring for like, make sure you're fed.
Yeah.
Make sure you're not cold when you go to dinner. Put on a
Exactly.
jacket. It's 65. Are you not? That's the way we express care. You know?
No, I think
What the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus, put your shoes on. You're gonna stab your.
Oh yeah, you
not
can't
going to
wear,
the podiatrist again. Something like that. I don't know.
You can't wear jeans with holes in them ever.
Yeah.
No, it's a big one.
But
That's a big one.
like Italian families are like way more involved in your life than.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's an intimacy thing too.
Yeah,
sure.
like I'm sure like a lot of people like whatever they're on their own. They have to get their own food, whatever. No one cares. But I think what Italians like, they want to make sure you're like eat, and I don't know, they want to be like so involved with everything. Like every time I talk to my mom, she'll ask me like what I ate specifically. Like sometimes I don't even remember what the hell I ate. I got it. Like, she's more worried about what I ate yesterday than I was, or tomorrow. Like she's like, "What are you gonna eat tonight?" I'm like, "I don't know. It's freaking 3:00."
Same thing with my grandma, dude. Every time I go over there, whether I ate before or I didn't, did you eat? Did you eat? Like, and I'll say yes. What'd you eat? And if I don't say something that resembles a 5-course meal that could fill me up for 3 weeks, it's have some of that. And I'll say like, chicken and potatoes. Oh, you're hungry. Come on, honey. Yell at my dad. Rocco, get your son the pasta. It's in the fridge. Oh, I'll get it.
Always leftover pasta.
It takes her a couple times to get up. Like, Nona, stop. I'm fine. I'm good. I said I ate it. You had chicken and potatoes. Hey, guy, you can't be full. Have a scone. Have a scone. All right, every time.
Yeah, you're always eating. It's the best though, dude. Wouldn't want any other way.
Oh, absolutely, dude. Could you imagine? Like, it's almost awkward now when you go to someone else's house, and I might not be thirsty, might not be hungry, and to not get just asked like, "Do you want some of this? You want some of that? Do you want something to drink? You want something to eat?" It's like awkward.
Yeah, like, excuse me.
Like, I would
Are
do
you
this
gonna
for
ask?
you, motherfucker. Even though I don't want anything. It's the thought that counts. How narcissistic of us, right? To go to someone else's house. You're like, how dare you not offer me something I don't even want?
You ever have people like not get it either? Like, no matter if we go to a restaurant or like have people over or whatever, the amount of food that's there is like enough for double the size at least.
Every fucking time.
And like
Always.
sometimes you get people who like don't get that and they're confused and they're like, you know what I mean? They just don't understand it, but I feel like it's so normal for me to like over prepare than like have too. It's better to have too much, and then you send everyone home with leftovers. You have stuff to eat the next day. It's like the best, rather than like have too little and the guy's freaking who came over is hungry. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like,
I can't even imagine having too little. I would be like mortified.
yeah,
Not even embarrassed. Mortified. Oh my God. Okay, I'll make something quick. Everyone stay where you are.
Yeah.
Like, I'll fix
If
this.
we ever ran out of something, it was one of the like options of the 6 for like the meat.
yeah.
Like for like our younger cousins' birthdays, it would be like a huge thing of pasta, this type of sauce, huge thing of pasta, that kind of sauce. Beef sandwiches. My grandma loves hot dogs. Chicago style hot dogs.
Yeah.
Salad, and then the bread. And we ran out of like the pasta with red sauce. It was like, okay, we still got this entire other thing of pasta. You know what I mean? Or all this. But yeah, we never ran out of like. We were always fed for sure. Always
And
fed.
at that point, it's just your aunt yelling at your cousin who came 5 minutes late. What? You lost your chance. You lost your chance. What are you supposed to do?
Single.
Yeah. Not my fault.
We just sat down. You know, it's been like 10 minutes.
Oh God, Mike, what have you been up to? What's new with you?
Bro.
I don't know. What have I been up to? I don't know. To be honest, I've been like staying off social media more, so I kind of been feeling good. I don't know. The weather's been good. Like staying off social more, I feel a little bit good. But nothing. Just always trying to get organized. Always trying to do moves. Like I don't know. I have I don't know if I told you guys I have a axe throwing bar that's like opening up.
Dude. What's up with that?
It's opening up like hopefully April 8th. So I don't know.
That's
I got like
soon.
that. Yeah, and we opened up another business. I like do some investing with some buddies. So I got like that going on. Then I'm always worrying about hardcore. You know what I mean? So I'm always keeping pretty busy.
Nice.
Exciting, dude. I remember you sent me pictures of that back in the fall.
Yeah, I know.
Throwing an axe. I'm like, bro, you okay? What are you doing?
Yeah.
I'm starting a business. Oh shit.
Yeah, I know.
Snapchat,
yeah.
just nobody in a place. Just
I know. Every time I snap, people are like, "Is
You
it open
good?
yet? Is it
podcast
open
that bad? No,
yet?" Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, every time I snap it though or whatever, people are like, "Is it open yet? Is it open yet?" I'm like, "No, we had to push it back a long time, but we're
Do
finally
a
getting
show,
ready."
dude.
Yeah, I know.
Split the bar. That's how I'm negotiating now. We'll split the bar tab. You guys win, I win.
I know. I want to. I was thinking about it, but I
Fuck
got to figure
yeah,
it out
man.
because half the place is axe throwing lane, so it's like you can't be sitting through the gates, like you know what I mean. But so I don't know. I was thinking of it though.
No,
But-
just in general, it'll be fun. We'll all come out.
Yeah.
Bring some buddies down there. I've
Where-
never been to an axe throwing bar.
Mhm.
Neither have I, but it's like hot right now. It's in.
The ricochet. I just see more ricochet videos than anything else. I'm
Yeah.
just, the perfect hit just comes right back at the guy, and the camera guy always gets shanked. You know, the
Yeah, I
guy
know
who
what
throws
you
it's like,
mean.
whoa, and the guy's like,
Yeah.
and then straight to John or something.
Well, like you'd be surprised. A lot of people, I don't know, like a lot of people don't buy the right equipment or don't buy, I don't know, like they don't kind of take the precautions. They kind of just open a place up, throw wood up, buy axes, and that's like it. You know what I'm saying? But we like really think
Right.
everything through. Like, I think there's like 2 different axe throwing leagues, and if you're a part of one, like you get a better axe that doesn't like bounce as much. And then we have like wood chips that's like in front of it, so if it bounces, it hits wood chips,
Oh,
doesn't
nice.
bounce
That's
back.
good.
Yeah, we have
That's
like
good.
all this. Yeah, we have like all this stuff. So we're kind of like prepared for the safety. There's like coaches that teach you. A lot of people like will throw the wrong way. So there's gonna be like coaches at each lane that make sure you're
Damn.
throwing the right way. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, there's a lot.
Nice.
Yeah, if
I
you like
love
flick
how-
your wrist, like people
Uh-huh.
flick their wrist, you're kind of just supposed to let go. If you flick your wrist, I mean the thing freaking hits the back of the axe, and then that's when you get the bounce and stuff like that. So that's like 90% of it is people going. Whoosh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love how
Scary.
you said that the safer to throw axes are more available for the more competitive leagues. So all the people that are in these shitty leagues are just using like Paul Bunyan axes, just bouncing back at them. Which is the lower competitive leagues are probably the ones that need the safer axes because they're just put the board up, bro. Let's fucking toss it, dude. Bing.
8 beers in. Let's
Yeah,
go.
right. Whatever. You get the axe out of the garage, man. Is this ready for the C League? No, it's F League. Nah, fuck it. So I toss. Toss. I'll catch it, right?
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm excited about that. And yeah. I
Where
don't
is it?
know.
Where
Good
is
for you,
it? What
bro.
location?
Aurora.
All right.
You know where Fox Valley Mall's at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally right there.
What's it gonna be
Nice.
called?
Huh?
What's it gonna be called?
The name of the place?
Yeah.
It's called Chillax.
Boom Boxes.
Chillax.
Chillax.
Yeah.
Ooh, love it.
Put that on a license plate.
Love
Yeah,
it. Love it.
So doing that
Chillax,
and
dude.
I
How
don't
did
know,
that kind of start up? Like, what made you guys want to open an axe place?
So this was a while ago now, like almost a couple of years ago, because we were supposed to open. Literally, we were like trying to open around April time last year, and then COVID happened, and we just like knew we weren't going to do it. But before that, maybe like 6 months to a year in advance, just one of my buddies in college I've been talking to for forever. I don't know. We were hanging out when we graduated, and he was actually at the warehouse, and he was telling me like, yeah, I was thinking about opening up an axe throwing bar. Like it's getting big. I've been seeing a lot of people do it and stuff like that. And I was like, dude, if you do that, like I'll invest. Like count me in. And then like, sure enough, you end up doing it. And I just do like minority stakes in it, which is like perfect for me right now. I don't want to have like You know what I mean? I don't want to
Yeah.
be
Mhm.
responsible for 100% of something else. It'd be too crazy.
Right.
So it's nice. I get to like pitch in and whatever. I worked at like a beer place before, so I've been helping with the beer for like getting that ready. You know, I don't know, I do what I can to help, but it's
Sweet.
they open up that, and then we kind of been doing like investments and stuff, you know. So trying to get that like
Nice.
all just trying to, you know, keep at it.
Yeah, dude.
That's
I'm
good.
young and, you know,
I
just,
can't wait to see as we just keep crawling out of this damn thing and the vaccine gets more available, just to see everybody out again.
Same.
Everybody out again.
yeah, I know. I think people are itching to get out too, you know.
Yeah.
Sebastian, I know I bring him up a lot.
What?
Funny. I know I bring up Sebastian a lot, but he had the funniest fucking on his podcast the other day with Pete and Sebastian show with Pete
Yeah.
Corielli.
Uh-huh.
They were talking about how I think he took his mom to get the vaccine. I'm sorry. And they were in line and they pulled up. He said some guy in a tank top and flip flops walked out with an igloo cooler with my vaccine. You think Pfizer would have a guy in a hazmat suit with a nice big vat? And when you open it, some steam comes out in a glass vial? Nah. Igloo cooler and flip flops. I don't know. I was dying.
That is so
Which
good.
is insane when you think about it. You pull in for Arlington Heights, the Arlington Park race course. You're in a parking lot with strangers, as Sebastian would say. And some guy in flip flops and things. You want your vaccine? You got a red cooler with duct tape on it. Like, here you go, hold tight. It's insane. A global pandemic that killed our lives for a year, you know, more or less. Is like, it's just so, I don't know. I thought that was hilarious. But anyways.
That's so good. That's just like everyday stuff. Oh God.
So
How's your family business doing in Niles?
Doing well. Everyone's doing okay. It's definitely picked up more now,
Yeah.
like that things are more open.
Yeah.
So they're actually doing a lot better than they expected, which is good.
It's
Yeah.
called Amore?
Amici.
Amici.
Milwaukee
and Howard.
Howard. That's right.
do you guys do
I
like
need to go there.
are you guys like on Uber Eats and all that stuff too, or is it just
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go there
Mhm.
tonight,
Okay, nice.
actually. I'll pick my phone
Oh
up.
my God, go there tonight. Like
Don't
drop
tell
my
him I'm coming.
name.
Don't, no.
Gotta
Do
go
it.
with,
Because knowing your family, I think it is for free. Don't pay nothing. No, I want to support the rest.
100%. And they would
No,
sit down with you,
no,
they'd talk to you and just be
no.
like,
exactly.
so, oh my
I'd love
gosh,
to have a
it's so great
convo.
to
I'm not
have
going
you
for a free
here."
meal.
All right. I'll give them a call and let them know you're on your way. Okay. Today I'm at a coffee shop, right?
Here we go.
And I spot my first paparazzi.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
What happened?
It was wild. So it was me and my roommate. And she was like, "Hey, like it's like a guy like taking pictures with like a really big camera, right? Like you can tell like the camera was large. And then there's a guy across the way, like on the other side of the street, also with the camera." We're like, "Oh my God, what's happening?" And a girl walks into, it was Creation. I don't know if you heard of it. It's like a very LA. Like you get water when you sit down, and they ask if you want to put chlorophyll in it.
Oh,
That's what
you
I'm
got cucumbers?
No, chlorophyll. I don't even know what chlorophyll is. I'm like, okay, science class,
Chlorophyll.
7th grade.
Chlorophyll. Mike read my mind.
So
I
good.
know. I was hoping you were gonna say it. I wanted.
Looking at me, Swan. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was hoping you were gonna.
It's too accurate. It's too accurate.
Continue.
So anyways, this girl walks in and we're like, okay, obviously it's her. But she's got a mask on, so we can't even see who it was. But the real entertaining part was watching the guys with the paparazzi. They had like mics like to each other, like, "Hey, you got her on the left side?" Like literally was like
so aggravating to me.
And then the guy across the street was on like a grassy patch, and he was straight up doing like somersaults in this grass to get
Who
every
the
angle.
hell
It
are they
was
looking-
like, Smigs, I can see your physical act doing this perfectly. He's like rolling around in the grass, like it's still at the end of it. We're like,
camouflaged out or some shit.
unsure who she was, but I actually think,
you weren't sure who it was.
so we think it was a Victoria's Secret model, Alessandra Amoroso. Ambrosio.
That
She's
just
like
goes
perfect.
to show
She just
like,
looks perfect. That's all.
the amount of money. I don't know how that shit works, but the amount of
Yeah.
money in the exclusive article. Valentina exclusive seen walking out of creation with the chlorophyll.
Yep.
Because the company sends 3 guys to go hide. That's insane to me.
Oh God.
Yeah, I know.
Who would
It was
want
fun
that
to
job?
watch. I
man?
don't know. They were very into it though. It was like so much more entertaining just watching them.
There,
Like,
there
who
must
cared
be
about the
another
girl?
aspect to that
Yeah.
job that's appealing besides hiding and taking pictures. You
That-
know, there's got to be.
They should make that a show, like recording paparazzi.
Yeah, right behind the scenes.
That would be fun.
Just behind the
Mhm.
scenes
the
of
behind the scenes guy.
Yeah, almost like the cop show, just with.
Oh yeah, like a docu. They should
Yeah.
do like an office themed like mockumentary of like. So you imagine like the photographer having the interview after. Oh, I tried her at the bathroom, but camera couldn't get underneath the door. It was brutal. So we sent Timmy in from the vent. He got a nice shot. Could be illegal, but like just like the behind the scenes, like how they talk to each other.
Gee, you should get a job like that. Like, tell the paparazzi where to go. Like, do your freaking investigative research and be like, this Victoria's Secret model is going to be at Creations today, and then everyone will freaking fly at like.
Oh
20
yeah.
people
So
will come
I
out, like booking it.
actually applied to a job, which was insane, for TMZ. And right now I work for an investigations company, but it was literally like investigations in the entertainment industry on celebrities.
Yeah,
Okay, sign me up.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I didn't get it, but
So okay, so
Cool
what
job.
does that job entail? Like, are
I-
you like the producer in the van telling the paparazzis where to go?
I
You're
think
all
so.
in on this shit.
I think
So
so.
you kind of like the paparazzi thing.
I don't know. I was like really
You throw the
intrigued by
mic
it
in.
today.
I see her. She's in the bathroom wearing chlorophyll or water. Who the fuck are you? I just applied. I swear.
I'm in this. I'm on you.
I got something, an interesting conversation I was having with Justin, my guy earlier. We were talking about who does my social media. We were just talking about like how Italians like to argue over everything, you know. Like we have meetings and talk about like what's going on with social media and things like that. And it was just something we were going over.
Yeah.
And it's just funny because you told me like he's like really learning that like when people are arguing that they're not really that, like they do it for fun almost, you know what I mean? To whereas like on other pages, if people are arguing, it's like bad for the page, but with ours, it's like people, you know what I mean? Or like they just
Definitely.
genuinely love to argue.
It's entertaining for sure.
It's always a weird thing because Italians are so different. There's just Italians that are 100% full-blooded Italians from Italy. Then there's like the Italian Americans that are like, you know what I mean? A little bit of both. Then there's just like, I don't know, people whose great grandparents came over, and like everyone's got Italian roots, but they all have like differences. And not only that, like if you're from Sicily, you have differences from Calabria, then you have
Northern,
differences
mhm.
from Napoli, and you have differences from here. And then there's like all that comes into play. It's kind of my job to figure out like, okay, this person calls it this and like why, and understand it, and kind of like not get defensive about it because my family says it this way or whatever. Like I just try to understand all the different regions, all the different whatever, the history,
Yeah.
you know. And it's like, it's just kind of funny that I feel like people just don't even want to
No, we're stubborn as hell.
yeah, they're just
No
stubborn,
way.
and
There's no way.
I feel like they just like to argue about it more so than
Yeah,
like,
it's a pride thing. for
yeah,
sure.
like I don't think they even really care, but it's a pride
No,
thing, and they
yeah.
want to argue, and
That's
it's
how
like
I grew up. That's how I'm gonna raise my kids. And our way is better than your way.
exactly. So it's like,
I mean,
Just
that's
how
why
it is.
that's why Italy has like, you could argue 55 different countries within theirs because there's like 55 different dialects.
exactly.
It's over 50 dialects, isn't there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It just goes to show like with dialect comes culture, you know, and like all that stuff is going to be different.
Yeah,
Which is
exactly.
wild.
So
It
it's
doesn't
like,
translate as much here. I think there's probably less diversity amongst Italian Americans than there are Italians, but
yeah, but there's a lot to like, I don't know. It's kind of funny. Like if you say calamari or something, people like
Right.
half the people love it, half
It's
the people get pissed, or
calamari.
yeah,
obviously like the sauce and gravy thing, which honestly that should be a whole episode with it within itself one day for us. But
Yeah.
I don't know. There's like people argue about stuff here like all the time, and it's just kind of funny. But it's like, yeah, you're like you said, they're stubborn. No one's changing their minds, but it's just kind of interesting to like learn about all the differences everyone has and like why, and you know what I mean. It's
yeah.
I think it's cool, and it's it does make it a little bit harder to like always have to keep. Sometimes I got to keep things general. Like, oh, you know what I was gonna bring up is like food and recipes. Like people are maniacs. Like if you do one thing wrong in a recipe or whatever, people like they light you up. Like
Oh,
we have
yeah.
we have recipe groups on Facebook, and like if we post a recipe or whatever of a food video like on Instagram and stuff, like people really are like we were talking about
Mhm.
critiques earlier. Like I
My
don't know.
gnocchi recipe. You guys posted it on the hardcore page, and everyone's like, "You're using whole milk, whipping cream, and your calamari and your gnocchi sauce." And I'm like, "Listen, it just sounded good. I wanted to eat something good. I'm not like going strict by the book here. Just sounded good. That's all. That's all.
Yeah.
Don't kill me. It's my dinner, not yours."
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
gosh.
true. But yeah,
That's funny.
exactly. Like it's just funny. Everyone like likes to argue about it, and you kind of have to like instead of posting and being so like, for example, if we post that and we're like very opinionated about like this is the correct way to do it, like it would make things even worse. Like every time I post, I
Mhm.
try to keep it open and like, how does your family make this or that or whatever? Because like it's interesting, one, getting the different opinions, but two, like not leaving people out and having it be a place where like I don't know, you want to unite people, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to be a
Yeah.
community. So it's like if you're saying, oh, it's only called this or only called that, or if you say this, you're not Italian or whatever, it's like at the end of the day, it's not uniting people and bringing people together. You want to encourage the argument, but not like get people pissed off.
I think it's like beautiful though that we're all the same but different. Like we're all still at the end of the day talking about the toppings that you put on top of your pasta that we all eat and it tastes very similar. So like
I've also
sauce
seen
or
like
gravy, it's gonna be good.
arguments break out in my family over whose pasta is better.
Really?
Yeah, the in-laws are like my Uncle Joe talked about this one time. Like his mother, my grandmother's pasta better than his mother-in-law's pasta. And the
Mm.
look on my aunt's face who married in, like
She's like, I'm not supposed to be here.
no,
today.
like just that's what he's used to. That's what he grew up with. Like
Yeah.
the point is like his mother-in-law's pasta could be better than my grandpa's, but he grew up with it one way. He doesn't know, But just to see like that dynamic, it's fucking pasta. Pasta.
Just
How do you
eat
make it differently?
It's not
But
a
yeah,
big
it's a
deal.
pride. I think it's a pride thing for sure.
Oh yeah, totally.
That's what I'm saying. It's a good thing too. At the end of the day, like you're proud of your family and your recipes and your, you know what I mean? Like
I
it's
might
good.
have to get your family's food on the way home.
I think you should.
I don't know why I've waited so long. It's 5 minutes from my house.
I think you should. I'm calling it in for you though. You're not paying.
Yeah, I was gonna say
No,
if you
I got you.
No,
I
you
got
don't.
you.
you can't let her
No.
know,
I got
otherwise
you.
it's yeah.
I'm one of Bartucci in Harlem. Okay.
They're friends with me. Giuliana Bartucci.
Oh, that's right. You commented. Gino's awesome.
Gino
dude.
is so awesome.
He's
So
the best.
Juliana is my good friend from high school. This is,
Okay.
by the way, we're talking about Bartucci on
Harlem.
what? On Harlem.
32. It's like just north of Belmont on Harlem, I believe. Yeah.
Really, really good
Bartucci
food.
Italian on
Next
Harlem.
to
Yeah,
next
they make
to
it like
Pasta
homemade in there.
Fresh.
They
Yeah.
same family. Gino's the
Yeah.
son, started the restaurant. He gets all of the pasta homemade from his father's shop next door and makes it in the restaurant. It's
Yeah, it's sick.
phenomenal.
So good.
You know
It's
Gino's
so
I forgot
good.
about that.
Yeah.
There's so many pictures on the wall, the guy. What? So actually, sidebar. This is actually relevant for Chicago
Uh-huh.
Italians. You know what he's doing with Harlem Avenue and like Via Italia?
No.
He wants to make Harlem Avenue like its own little Italy from 90 to North Avenue.
Oh, I love this.
90 to North Avenue. So
Wait, this
Higgins
is little Gino, the brother, not the
yes,
dad.
Yeah. So 90, the Kennedy is like Higgins is 5,500. And it's right next to 5,500 to North Avenue, which is 1,200. So 43 blocks he wants to make Via Italia on Harlem Avenue.
How do you have
Yeah.
43?
That's a lot of
He wants to make it Via Italia. Well, there's enough Italian small businesses there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
It's
true.
it's Elmwood
cool.
Park to the northwest side.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like which Elmwood Park
Harlem in
technically
itself
is
is-
the northwest side.
Yeah.
So with all the Italian families and small businesses and restaurants, bakeries, delis, like he's gonna like Ron Onesti's helping them.
Wow. I feel like
I'm
they've
really
been.
excited.
That's
This
cool.
should be
Yeah. That's
freaking
awesome.
We
Go
could have
them.
a couple of these guys on the podcast. Gino.
Yeah, we
and-
should do. We need to
We
get
totally
going
should.
on
Too.
that. We need to get going on that.
Yeah.
Johnny Vincent wants to get on too, the singer.
Yeah, him.
But how sweet is that? Like, 'cause I think he's looking at everyone's kind of looking at Taylor Street, just like it's like it's never gonna be what it was. I think.
Yeah, well,
As awesome as
the
those
Hall of
businesses
Fame moved
are,
out.
Hall of
And,
Fame's across the street from Bartucci.
Yeah,
That's kind of
exactly.
why he started doing it.
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly.
But just to have like to be able to drive down a street and just be like, I mean, the Bronx
Wow.
just blows us away. Blows us away.
Yeah.
Fucking not even close. New York blows Chicago away in a lot of things because it's 5 times the size. But just to have, I don't know. I'm fired up. I'm really excited.
Well, thank you everyone for tuning in to Hardcore Italians podcast. Be sure to subscribe, give us a like on YouTube, check us out on Apple, Spotify, shop the merch, follow us. Any last remarks from you guys?
We wear the
Nothing.
merch. We're proud.
We're proud. 10 episodes in,
Hey.
we're getting into some digits. Thank you all for listening and watching, and we appreciate you.
Ciao.
All right. Good
Ciao.
stuff.